live. Hello, welcome everybody. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're having a good morning or evening whenever you're watching this podcast. Whatever it is you're doing, thank you guys for tuning in. I appreciate that. I'm going to refresh the chat here and get an accurate number. It doesn't look like it's even connected. Neither of them look like they're connected. Okay, there we go. Great. Hello. Hey guys. Hey. Aver, let's turn the brightness down on this one. A skosh, I like to say a skosh. That's auto exposure. It might be a little too dark. I think that's good. So, hey Chili Dog, I'm not feeling that good. Gotta tell you, kind of sick. It started yesterday. I had that episode, and I explained to you guys what happened. And then the rest of the day, yesterday, I was pretty much okay. And then this morning, I couldn't get out of bed. I felt like I was starting to get a headache again. It was the same thing all over again almost. And I got out of bed, and I went and I had 3 eggs. I gave one to Rogie. And, Norovirus, off to the bathroom I went. It's not good. But I'm going to see if smoking some cannabis will make me feel better, because right now I feel like a train ran over me. So it's just achy. The headache is gone, but, tired, run down. My stomach doesn't feel right. It just feels off. I hope that none of you ever have to go through what I'm going through. I hope you guys can hear me. I hope the audio is okay. I guess I should check it, huh? So, how's the audio? Is it good? Good audio? You guys hear me okay? Should I turn myself up? Maybe I should turn myself up. How's this? Is this better? How's this? Should I turn myself up right here? Is that better? How's that? Does that sound good? How's the sound, guys? Does it sound better? You guys hear me okay? Good. Okay, great. Let me turn my master volume up. That seems to be the issue. Okay, great. Oh, today you're going to show me my faders. Oh, how nice. Okay. So I just have to get to a dab stat, man.
It's Josh G. Morning.
I'm so sick.
Not feeling well.
No.
Sorry to hear.
I'm so sick. I'm having a hard time just getting the dab ready right now, man. In fact, I wonder if I should just heat this up real quick.
Just rub some CBD on the virus.
I'm just gonna make a very small heat here. Make a very small heat to heat, and I'm gonna slowly heat this up from the bottom. I'm gonna see. Yeah, man, I'm gonna try something different. Oh, this thing's out of fuel. Son of a... I ran out of butane, man.
It's Josh G. Heat related?
No. It's, well, yeah, viruses flourish in hot weather. So, yes, it's heat related. We're going to be seeing a lot more viruses going around, man. More heat. I'll be right back.
Dan Pasquarello. Cheers.
Okay. I'm so swimming in my head, bro. I'm just completely out of it. Got all the way back there to the bedroom and forgot why I went back there. I started walking back here and I was like, what am I doing? I'm doing dabs out there? What do I need for dabs? I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, my torch. Danny boy, oh, Danny boy. What's up, Dan? All right.
Nick Brown. Good morning, buddy.
Hey, Nick. Dude, was this even going in? Yes, it was. Okay, we're going to try to heat this up once again the same way, slowly, from the bottom, and see if I can get a good flavor dab off of this from yesterday's hit. Okay, no law regarding cannabis. Cheers, everybody. You know, I hate wasting a good dab if it's there. And I didn't need to go full potency because I just want to see if it'll settle my stomach a little bit. And yeah, I gotta tell you, it immediately takes the focus off my stomach, man. That little dab right there just made me feel so much better. And that was a terped out dab from yesterday. Thank you, Josh G. Appreciate that. Oh, dude, I feel better already. I'm just gonna sit here and enjoy the recovery feeling. A little tight in my stomach, you know. Now, bro, I feel completely relaxed. I don't feel sick anymore. After that little dab, bro, it really did work. It helped. So anyone that tells you that, look, if you're walking around with stomach flu, guys, and you feel horrible, especially those of you who use cannabis, and you might be scared to smoke cannabis, you might think it make you feel worse or whatever. No. It will immediately make you feel better. So, if you have the stomach flu, or you know anybody who's got norovirus or the stomach flu, which is the same thing, very common right now in the state of Florida. It's very hot. People are indoors more. We're transferring these viruses. God, I feel like I could sleep right now, dude. Like, my body just needs to sleep normally. Like, I slept last night, but I just feel like I didn't get a good night's sleep for some reason. I just feel like I could go to sleep, man. I just feel so much better. But I'm here to tell you guys, anybody out there like Nancy Grace, or Joe Biden not taking it off Schedule 1, or people telling you, calling you potheads, or whatever, laugh at them.
Good morning.
Laugh at them the next time they get sick with the stomach flu and they're not using cannabis. Laugh at them. Laugh long and hard at them and let them know you're laughing at them and why. Say, there's something that would make you 90% better out there, but you're too busy trying to say it's poison. You're too busy saying it causes lung cancer. You're too busy talking about carcinogens that don't exist. You're too busy talking about a 3 to 5 second rule. That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. I don't care what your brain looks like on drugs. This is my stomach on cannabis. So, fuck your bullshit sayings, and fuck Nancy Reagan. I'm glad she's dead.
Tincture really helps my stomach flu symptoms.
Oh, there's a drug that's helping you. Great, yeah, drugs work, right? Right, Nancy Reagan? Say no to drugs. Yeah, wait till you get a stomach flu, bitch. And I tell you, it'll make you feel 90% better. As soon as you fucking take that first hit. It doesn't have to be a kind of dab that makes you cough. Just a little bit of THC in that body will settle your stomach instantly. You can probably do it with an edible, a doobie, anything. Yeah, I recommend concentrate dab. That way you're not introducing additional smoke that you don't need in your lungs at that time when you're not feeling good. Could trigger vomiting.
Dabs 4 days. Smoking sometimes upsets it worse, but that's not from THC itself. That's from the smoke. Tincture helps a ton.
Right? That's from other things that you might not need in there. Like when you smoke a concentrate, you're getting rid of the doobie paper, you're getting rid of the flower material on the bud, any insects that may have left droppings or a broken wing on there, anything that can make you sick if you smoke it, just make you cough or whatever. This concentrate is medicinal. It really is. And I'm going to do a big dab now. That first dab got me going. I've got my energy back, man. I feel like I can face the day. What I really wanted to do today was load up the Icy Breeze with a whole thing of ice and try it out, and see how the Jeep runs in this heat. I thought that would be fun to do today. Yesterday, I guess it was the fact that I had this virus. I didn't realize it. And I was just too tired to do it, man. I got in the Jeep and I made that video. I did the live stream last night. But I didn't have the energy to go get all the ice and do all those things. I knew if I had just done it, I could have really tested that thing out better. But alright, let's do a real dab. I've had 3 eggs for breakfast. And I haven't had any coffee, and I kind of want some. See all the oil that was on this? Jeez. That was a big dab I did last night with Hashy Buds. I knew there was still going to be something left on here. Okay, man, what's the time? So let's do 15:45. We'll do a nice big dab. Actually, not 15:45. Let's do 15:30. I'm going to sacrifice some flavor for more evisceration. Yeah, the trick is when you're sick and you're smoking medicinally, the trick is, cheers, no law regarding cannabis, is to just do a little at a time to get warmed up to it. Cheers, guys. Feels good, man. Feels good, man. Holy moly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I am back, baby.
Hoot and Hell. The Cat. Nick Brown. Carl's is in a mood today, lol.
Come on, get in here. The hell? The hell is this? Where's the cat at? What the fuck is that? What's this? Harley. You got for everybody? Put his mouth against the and he was drooling outside of his mouth. It's all over the window, dude.
Nick Brown. Stomach bugs are rough. I'm like a big baby when it comes to those.
Yeah, I usually am too. I can't believe that I'm taking this one like a champ. But it just depends on how long it lasts, you know. That first night, bro, with the when I was sweating, and I had no idea what that was. fucking tired. I just feel run down.
Dabs 4 days. Really hope ya feel better ASAP, bro.
Bro, these dabs helped me, I'm telling you, 90% better. I don't even feel my stomach right now. It's just, everything just feels just about normal. I'm just high now, you know? Whoa, man, Bitcoin just took off.
Dabs 4 days. Shingles doesn't care.
Shingles doesn't care! The altcoins are low, but Bitcoin went way up, and Ethereum went way up.
Bum 9000. Hemp seed will give you energy. Laughing face. Hope you feel better too.
Thank you, Bum. Dude, look at all these followers I just got on Kick. Zix, thank you for following the channel. Cool Guy Buckethead, thank you for following the channel. I Love You 12, thank you for following the channel. What? Listen, if you guys say something in my chat, I'll follow you back, like Bum. You are now following Bum 9000. If you guys say something in my chat, I'll follow you back, so I can see your name and just click on it and follow you. Zix, Cool Guy Buckethead, Love You 12, Internet Human. A few seconds ago, Internet Human, thank you. Say something in my chat, I'll follow you guys back. If you're gonna follow me,
9,000. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll give you a follow back. I mean, maybe you guys don't care to have followers on your channels. That's cool. A lot of people don't care to be seen on the internet, and I get it. For some of us, it's a big deal. You know, that's the way it was for us when we were younger. Me and Cyber, we got all excited that we could make videos and
Dabs 4 days.
other people were going to be watching them.
539,006.
It's gotten so popular today and prevalent.
Internet Human.
Sure.
Sure, man.
There you
I've
go.
been following you for some time.
Internet
Seen you
Human.
with a few bong hits.
Internet Human, I am now following you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. It's nice to meet you guys. Thank you. We're talking about crypto today, buddy, because
Internet
oh my
Human.
goodness, look at what just happened
Why, thank
to
you, sir.
look at what just happened to Bitcoin and Ethereum. Holy moly. Something big. It's a giant explosion. And a giant explosion of volume too. Here, check this out. Right there. Look at the volume spike on both Ethereum. Giant volume spike on Harmony too. That's great. What, bro? If I knew somebody who could tell me why that
Bought
happens.
some BTC at 30k, peaked and never went anywhere earlier this year.
You got it 30. Yeah, you bought the top, man. I know it'll go up. You got to just keep the faith. Don't sell it. Keep the faith, bro. Just hold on to it and just acquire more. I was just buying at 29.4. That rhymed. Hold on to your Bitcoin, bro. Don't sell it off. You're fine. If you bought at 30,000, you're fine. My average buy-in on Bitcoin is like, I want to say somewhere around 38,000. $37,200 is my average buy price. So you're doing good. You're doing better than me. And I'm going to hold on to it until you know, I would need cash or something for something in the very distant future. For me, it's just a big piggy bank. My mom asked me yesterday, she's like, you know, we've got this payment coming up. You're going to have to come up with... I was like, I got it sitting in the bank, and if I didn't have it in the bank, I got it in crypto. And she just kind of looked at me like I was making it all up. Like she didn't believe me. Because she sees me buying all these things, you know, and she thinks I have no money left because I bought an air conditioner and a ladder. Yes. I bought an air conditioner and I bought a ladder, so now I should have no money left at all.
Internet human. Let me ask you, Nays, with the introduction of CDBCs, I'm really thinking the only two coins that are going to exist are going to be ETH/BTC, but the altcoins will go to nil. What do you think of BTC 401ks?
What are CDBCs? Well, listen. This is how you... Whoa, what's going on with my camera? It just froze up. Look at that. My other camera just froze up. Let's restart it. That's interesting, huh? This is why when you look at my chart, you see multiple cryptos, right? That's why I've got Bitcoin, Ethereum, Harmony One, Matic, and Cardano, right? And I distribute it across all that in case something what you say comes true and all these altcoins go away. I still have my Ethereum and my Bitcoin. You have to hedge against these things.
New policy: the Fed of NYC is pushing to centralize control of digital currencies. That's what CDBCs are.
Right.
Bum 9000. I bought more BTC last HT. The Bitcoin Standard is an e-book to learn all about Bitcoin and its implications for the future.
Imagine having digital currencies with a president like Ron DeSantis, who is a fascist and takes money away from school programs or from Disney or whatever because he doesn't like the fact that they support LGBTQ. Imagine having digital currency when they wanted to take the truckers' money away in Canada. They took their credit cards away. They canceled their credit cards. That was a fucking nightmare. But imagine all the money they had in the bank also being turned off like a credit card. You want my opinion about digital currencies? Plant a garden. Dig a well. Get some solar panels. I don't trust any of this shit, dude. AI, dude, do you know that the SEC is going to allow this presidential election cycle to have AI-generated deepfake videos? You could be watching presidential candidates do and say things that they never did or said on TV like it's the real thing. You know how many people are going to be fooled by that? And the SEC doesn't have the balls to step up to AI. Because AI, the people who did it, people like Elon Musk, they have our government bought off. You know, you don't think the richest man in the world has the United States government paid off? Aren't they using his satellite system for tracking Russians? Bitcoin Standard, great book to learn all about Bitcoin and its implications for the future. Bum. Hell yeah. Are we not hearing the readback? Right? My sounds are on, right? I hope you got...
Bum 9000.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it read back.
Okay, cool. I'm really high. What do you think of Bitcoin 401ks? Bro, my Bitcoin is a 401k. I mean, that's hodling, bro. You're buying it long term. You're investing in it long term.
Internet
It's a
human.
401k.
There's a reason why the government doesn't want holders to use Monero. Chainalytics and other companies could already correlate transactions and want everyone on public lead. Bum 9000.
Ledgers.
I ae about them being paid off, and I was just thinking it's ironic you say that because the Bitcoin standard talks all about how corrupt the dollar has become. Bum 9000. Bitcoin is a far superior store of value than the dollar. That's just the opinion I came up with after reading that book. Internet human. What are your thoughts around that though? Dollar goes to zero, wiping 401k balances. People will riot.
Hopefully it'll be a gradual thing and people will be able to prepare by buying into crypto, you know? And something like that would make the altcoins go up too, I would think. Because that's blockchain technology. And when people are Bitcoin maximalists, they always forget that Polygon, you could just go through the list, man. Harmony, and there's so many others I could list. Binance, they have their own fucking network. They're not reliant on other networks. They stand alone. When people realize that,
something rides together.
When people realize that, they'll realize it's for them. It will be a more viable and stable currency than something that the government could manipulate.
Johnson, when is the Fed gonna start printing Bitcoin?
They can't print Bitcoin, bro. Johnson, you don't understand how Bitcoin works. There's only a certain amount of Bitcoin in the world, and there can't be any more Bitcoin made. There's a certain amount. That's what makes it valuable. That's why the price is going up. Right? So next year in April, the price of Bitcoin is going to split. They're assuming when that happens, when the halving happens, it's going to jettison the price of Bitcoin up to 100,000. But just the mere anticipation of that happening is starting a very slow trickle upwards towards that. It's very
It's Josh G.
Self-fulfilling
Very little left
prophecy.
to mine if I remember correctly.
We know what we expect and we buy
The
into it.
normies will use BTC/ETH, and so will companies, and people who care about private transactions will just move to privacy coins.
It depends on what the demand is. There's only so much Bitcoin, so only so many people can possess it. You know, I think that's the value of altcoins.
Internet human. My wallet, my key pairs, my money.
I mean, I wonder how many people are in crypto that don't hold any Bitcoin at all. I bet there's a whole lot. I bet there's a whole lot of people that just have Pepe, or a whole lot of people that have just Saitama, you know, or the Elon, the Mars, or Safe Moon, or just one thing that they wanted to buy. Never bought any Bitcoin. They don't even know how to get Bitcoin, and they don't care. You know? I bet there's millions and millions of those people out there.
Hoot and hell. I don't have any Bitcoin. Eth Cardino particle and Algorand.
Algo's another one. I think they've got their own network.
Hoot and hell. Well, I had to buy Bitcoin to get those, but I did so instantly.
Yeah. Well, in different exchanges, you don't always have to purchase with Bitcoin. You know, you can purchase with any way you can spend money, basically, except write a check, I guess. You can't write a check for crypto, but you can use a check card. Boom. Okay, so the price just came back down. I think we're going to hit a step here, guys. Upwards
Internet
to
human.
29.5.
The problem with acquiring some is
Go
that
up
there's
100
such a
bucks.
high tax for purchase. Look at purchasing at local BTC ATMs, and if you put in $100, you're getting like $75 on each purchase. High fees and wait times. F that.
Well, see, the internet human, you have to do the math, bro. So you get $75 worth of Bitcoin, right? That Bitcoin goes up in value, and eventually the $25 fee that you paid for it gets paid for by that $75. If you hold on to it long enough, and Bitcoin keeps going up like we all assume it will. If you paid if you got $75 worth of Bitcoin at $30,000, and it goes up to $100,000, your $75 will triple, bro. You'll forget about that $25, right? That's the way I look at high fees right now. I'm just glad to have the fucking crypto. That's what people who dollar cost average say. They don't fucking care about where the price of the stocks or the cryptos are that they're purchasing. They're just getting a little every week, a little every week, a little every week, a little every, or a little every day, or a little every month, or blah, blah, blah. And you know, wherever it is, that's where it is. That's where they purchase it at. Not me. I save my money, save my money, save my money. Oh, crypto dropped. Boom, that's when I buy it, when it drops.
Bitcoin, the more Bitcoin transactions become more peer-to-peer instead of centralized exchanges.
I hear ice being made. Hey, Megsy.
Look into Layer 2 Lightning networks.
Yeah, I understand it. There's like barely any fees and it's super fast. Dude, banks are competing with crypto now, guys. I transferred money yesterday from one bank to another, and it transferred in 3 minutes. And the money was available in 3 minutes in the other bank. It hasn't been like that since I can remember. Like when electronic banking first came out, it was like that. It was lightning fast. You'd make a transfer, boom. Then the fucking Federal Reserve figured out they could hold on to your money while they transferred it for a couple days and use that money to fucking do whatever the fuck they're doing with it. Who knows? Actually, what they say is there's just been such an increase in the amount of people using the system is that it was overburdened. I mean, the larger the crypto industry gets, the cheaper fees will get because companies are going to be competing with each other. And if a company's charging high fees, people will stop using them, right?
And how?
The market will dictate lower fees.
15-year-old find out how to do it quicker with crypto and force the government to stop their BS.
As the crypto industry grows, though, it's got to get larger, and there's got to be more exchanges. You know, better ones, bigger ones that just wipe out the old ones that suck, that won't offer you all the things you want. You know, there's a list. I could make a laundry list of things for an exchange. Make sure you do this. Make sure you don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this. Make sure you offer this. You know, it would make them highly competitive. God, man, I'm feeling much better. after that dab. It's like I'm not even sick right now. I'm just high as hell. I'm glad I ate this morning. We're in for a whirlwind of advances in technology with AI, guys. We're probably not ready for it, but
Bonsai
I mean,
house. You okay?
Yeah,
Shit got worse.
Yeah, it got worse. Well, not worse, but it's not worse. No, bro, no more of the sweating. Luckily, no more of the chills or any of that shit. But just still sick, man. The cannabis made me feel fantastic. Hey man, I'm seeing a reversal, guys, on the
Jeffrey
24-hour.
Hello, Nate. How are ya doing?
Hey, Jeffrey Barkley. We got a lot more viewers today on Kick. It's almost as if I got... Hey, let me ask you a question. The people... Well, you just followed the channel. How did you guys find my channel on Kick? Did they promote me somehow? Because
Jeffrey Barkley.
All of a sudden I have a lot more followers.
Grape juice eat for a stomach illness.
Grape juice is great. You know, I eat grapes all the time, bro. Does that count? Can eating grapes as good as grape juice? Thank you for the tip, Jeffrey Barkley. I'm going to go eat some grapes. I want to drink some coffee. I haven't had any coffee yet today.
9,000. I'm from YouTube over a decade ago. I just like to use Kick to watch live streams.
Right on. Right on,
Jeffrey
Bum.
Barkley
I thought the name was familiar.
Needs to be 100% ape
Over
juice.
10 years ago. And you remember Hashy Buds from those videos. He would be in the chat. I would have chat on screen while broadcasting. He came back last night. He's like, dude.
Bonsai house.
I was like, whatever happened today? I
How would an acidic sugar
typed in
be
Trendy
easy
As
on the
Dabbers on YouTube and
Bullshit.
found you.
Internet human. They don't promote anyone to the front page with less than 100 followers. I came across your channel just sorting and filtering streams from low to high viewers. Support streamers who talk about topics like this. Bum 9000. Yeah, I remember the plants hanging in the living room on the lake house.
God, that was a long time ago. Sorting and filtering streams from low to high. Talk about what you and I are talking about right now, Internet Human? Crypto? My audience tunes out when I talk about crypto, in all fairness, bro. You know, I love talking about it, but I watch my numbers just drop and drop and drop, and then I get pissed off and I end the show. But I know someday they're going to be so thankful that they understand it and they know a lot more about it. I know.
Internet human.
To me, it's fun.
Yes, if you go to the IRL section, there's categories. You're in the fitness and health category, by the way.
I put myself in fitness and health because I was talking about cannabis helping my norovirus. So I thought that was the right topic, you know, for what I was going to be discussing. Norovirus is a bitch. 29,500, everybody. We just hit it. That is definitely a Bollinger Band. Let's see what happens. And maybe this will give Harmony 1 a chance to explode. We've got Ethereum way over 850, guys. We're gonna go right through 500. Watch, right through it, right through it. 96.
Jeffrey Barkley. Gin is also eat to use. Bonsai House. Yeah, don't eat apes on an upset stomach. They just chit out their mouth. Even Google says avoid
92.
fruits and berries during a stomach issue. Someone is just trying to kill them. Megzy Williams. Strawberries, blueberries, kiwi fruit have heaps more vitamin C than having a few oranges. I find it's eat to snack on. I love apes, but ours ATM are nearly $17 a kilo.
Dude, I said it's gonna just smash right through because look at Ethereum. Here we go. 497. 498.
Bonsai House. What an idiot.
495. 500! But it's going to break right through there. 512. This is what I said. It's going to break right through. 511. Because Ethereum is above 850, everybody. You always want to have Bitcoin and Ethereum up on your charts. And keep your eye on those two. If you're into crypto. They're going to help dictate what else is going on the rest of the market. Most of the time. Notice right now, Bitcoin's way out in front of everybody. Well, Ethereum is at 0.3%. As long as Ethereum stays up over 850, man. It would be nice if it climbed higher, though, than this. It's kind of choking right there. It's like 855. It doesn't want to get past 855. It's like, it's weird. It's like, I think I want coffee. I think that's what I need in my life right now. I'm going to go make coffee. You know what? It's going to take me about 3 to 4 minutes probably. So I'm going to, I'll find a YouTube video for you.
Bonsai House. Ha 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 ha, yeah, drink hard liquor. You know what fixes my stomach?
Rita Kendrick says, old Kit Kat, appreciate your coverage. Always shocking thinking about the positive change.
53928 Nays Garden
money. Yeah, that's true. And old geologist. Old geologist, how you doing, buddy? It was almost like Saturday Night Live skit. It was comical. Yeah, AOC, sunscreen. Sunscreen time, folks. Just put on your sunscreen. But now, folks, now, we're going to be moving on to our next segment.
All right, I'll be right back.
Before we do, please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe and hit that ring bell notification. CNN is going to get triggered. CNN reporter has become visibly stunned into silence after Iowa Trump supporters take turns at slapping CNN. And I rejoice at seeing CNN fall apart. I rejoice at seeing CNN suffer. I rejoice at seeing CNN sink to the bottom, like the Titanic, because it's funny to me. It is funny to me. So let's play
Internet
this video.
human. To get more exposure,
when you see
I'd
CNN
say that you
get triggered like
categorize
this,
yourself in IRL as just chatting, or there's an actual
think we
crypto
all can
category
rejoice
as well.
in knowing
Your
the fact that
typical
we don't
kick
work
viewer
for a
isn't as
failing
enthusiastic
organization
about
like
staring
CNN.
at numbers for hours on
Family
end,
around the
hoping the
table
price
don't
of an
watch
asset
and don't
goes up
trust
or down.
CNN.
Nobody does.
Reference for Ronald Reagan here. But listen, the trust is gone. Reagan's optimism replaced by Trump's grievances.
We gotta find our own way to take care of ourselves.
Reagan's disdain of big government replaced by Trump's distrust of just about everything.
I think he thinks he stole it from him.
Still questions about the 2020 election.
Look at it. You could tell he's wetting himself. He's like, I can't believe it. These people don't like CNN. Well, there's a lot of reasons why not to like CNN.
And I had a lot of people agree with him.
Criticism of the Trump prosecutions
But nothing about that deal is the American way. I don't think.
And this.
If you think the United States should be supporting Ukraine in the fight against Putin, raise your hand.
You don't have to be that smart to connect the dots, right? And so, is the war to cover up sins committed so you can cover your tracks? There's too much money that's been thrown over there.
Oh yes, there has been a lot of money thrown over. Everybody knows about it. Everybody's talking about CNN. And when the average American citizen can outmaneuver you and call you out for your utter hypocrisy, well, it comes to no wonder why people don't trust CNN. It comes to no wonder why CNN's numbers are failing and why all of their shows are at the bottom. Hell, the only time CNN was relevant was when you had that Trump town hall, and then you fired a guy that came up with the idea in the first place. CNN. You do realize that there are a lot of Democratic lawmakers that are connected to Ukraine. Most notably, a guy named Joe Biden, who is president of the United States. And don't forget his fantastic son, Hunter. Everybody sees it. And this war was provoked.
I think all the NATO countries would do what Biden told them to do because he's trying to cover up some Hunter Biden business deal by...
There was business deals! This is not a reporter. You want to know what CNN people are called? They're called talent. They're not journalists. They're not reporters. They're called a talent. That's talent, right? He has a talent of lying to people. He just has a script. He reads it. He follows orders and lies to you. CNN. I am loving the fact that collectively Americans across the political spectrum are pissing on your grave.
It all depends on how Zelensky, how much dirt he has on Biden to keep the money coming.
Yeah? Don't act shocked. Don't act shocked. You know it. Look at him. There's this guy in the back right here. He's looking at him like, you know. Come on, do your job. Oh wait, he's talent, so he doesn't know how to do the job of journalism.
That's out there.
Oh, it's out there? Again, why people don't trust CNN.
Hey, well, how do you trust when you know the government has shut down Facebook and shut down Twitter and told them to not show certain news stories?
A few days here makes clear Trump's grip is very strong.
Oh no, his grip is strong. Oh my God, it's almost as if he kept his political base together. It's almost as if CNN, that Trump told his people that I'm not going to abandon you. It's almost as if Trump has a motivated 81 million plus voters. And no, this is not an endorsement of Trump, but my job on this show is to give commentary and analysis. And the evidence is abundantly clear. Trump has a motivated political base that will support him, vote for him, fight for him, and are enthusiastic for him. Unlike AOC or Bernie the Cuck Sanders running off with 200K, Trump kept his people together. Trump informed his people that he's still going to fight for them.
Just the
Now,
smell.
you might say Trump's a liar, he's a politician like anyone else. Fine. But who has the ability to fill up a stadium and who doesn't? Can Bernie do it? No. Can AOC?
So he's talking about popularity. Yeah, Trump's popular, but he tried to overthrow the fucking government. He tried to subvert an election. He commanded people to go to the Capitol and riot, and didn't have a problem when they were screaming to fucking hang his vice president. Kit, you're fucking just as bad as the Convo Couch or Jimmy Dore or all those fucking they're subverted. No. They're closeted right wingers. That's what you guys are, all of you. Jackson Hinkle. Man, next thing you'll be saying is women shouldn't be able to have rights to their bodies. Yeah, go support Donald Trump. Get off my fucking screen. Fuck, you disgust me. But he's a nice guy, and you guys should check out his show. He is a nice guy. Just like I say, the Convo Couch, they're nice. You know, go check out their show. But you'll come back here, I'm sure. When you don't want somebody telling you that Donald Trump would make a great leader. The guy has been indicted 3 times now. Oh, but he's got a huge... He can bring a bunch of people. You know what?
He sounded a little like Dusty with the commentary for a few parts audio-wise. I had...
Adolf Hitler could fill stadiums too, Kit. I'd like to type that in his chat right now. Adolf Hitler could fill stadiums too. You know, hate's popular. How do you think Benjamin Netanyahu became president of Israel? Or prime minister, whatever the fuck that cunt is. To get more exposure, I'd say that you categorize yourself in IRL. Dude, I tried that. I was in real life, just chatting, internet human, for months. Go back, watch my old shows. No one showed up ever. It was only until I started changing my category based on my title every day for the last week or so that I've noticed an uptick in my because most of the followers I have are just people that came over to be nice, you know. We're not, you know, I think you got me wrong. We're not hoping the price of an asset goes up or down. That's not what we're doing. We're watching it so we know what's going on. We stay aware of the market so we know what the market's doing. I know the value of crypto is going to go up long over time. I'm a hodler, so you've got me wrong on that. You know, you think I'm a trader or something. I'm not. I just like to buy it when it's low. And when the market drops, I know that's a time for me when I can purchase it. So I think you just you make a few assumptions about me in the show, and I think you got them wrong a little bit. For a few parts, audio-wise, I had to zoom in. Oh, you thought he was Dusty? Now, Kit's cool, man. You know, he's a very nice person. I fucking disagree with him on his right-wing bullshit, but I disagree with Craig on his right-wing bullshit, and I disagree with Jimmy Dore on his right-wing bullshit. They all hold it against me. Because I call them out on their bullshit. I mean, I've been on Kick for a long time now, long enough to know that I don't really need the average Kick viewer being in my stream. I want people who are better than average coming onto my stream. You know, I think you got that wrong too. You think I'm looking for average Kick viewers to come watch. You know, if this scares off the average Kick viewer, I'll fucking make that shit bigger, you know, more prominent. Like, stay away. I've seen what you guys do when you go into a chat and you all just spam mindlessly and you watch people going, thank you. I love you too. I love you too. Oh, marshmallow, rainbow. Oh, thank you. Wee. What is it like? Wee, water slide. Yay, thank you. Oh, thank you for the likes. Oh, I love you too. What's the one?
Miguelito. What's good come stain?
I'll tell you what's good is coming in here and fucking blocking your ass. What about that, douche-tard? You like that? Bye.
Bonsai House. Kick is just decaffeinated TikTok.
See, this is one of those this is one of those fucking one of those average Kick fucking cunts that I don't need here. You know, it's not the kind of audience member I need here. I need above average. And if you're on Kick like me, because, YouTube sucks my dick, various other platforms suck my dick, if that's why you're on Kick like I am, you're not there because you're some kind of a fucking Steven Crowder
Josh G.
ass-licking
Ha ha ha, that's the
cunt
content
job.
these brainless generation want now. Bunch of NPC fans, lol.
NPC fans on Kick? Do they do it? Is that big? I don't even know where. I thought that was a TikTok thing. I didn't know if they're doing NPC videos on Kick and Rumble too. Are they? Uh-oh, Ethereum's dropping under 850. Psh, unreal. If it does, Bitcoin will complete a massive head and shoulders and drop again. So, I don't know how low it's going to go. We could determine that in it just depends on how long it takes it to drop down. But if it goes down, up, down again, that's the second shoulder on Bitcoin.
It's Josh G.
And then it'll drop.
Try again, Miguel.
And that's
no one
a
seen or here.
big head and shoulders if it does it. It's a really big head and shoulders, and it's going to go way down if it does. So I'm spotting this ahead of time. I don't even want to fucking guess of how low it's going to go. Dude, this has got goddamn mold on it or some shit. What the fuck? Dude, there's mold on these grapes. Oh no, that's like a cocoon. Oh, I see. It's an insect cocoon. Ooh, man, there's like a moth in there, bro. In my grapes. Man, I'm glad I stopped eating them when I did. Holy shit. I was getting closer and closer to that. That's why my mom's like, always wash off the grapes before you eat them. I'm like, nah, I don't have to do that shit. I'll show her that and she'll be like, see? I told you to rinse them off first. I don't know if rinsing would take a goddamn insect cocoon off, though. Seriously. It just kind of hide it, but you'd end up eating it anyway, probably. I'll have to try. It's a shocking podcast, I know. Hey, man, that head and shoulders might reverse, guys. That movement on the 24-hour is really good. So, if it reverses at that point, that'd be great. And it won't form this massive head and shoulders pattern. Ooh. I don't know. Harmony 1 looks great. But it shouldn't keep that if Ethereum... Oh, Ethereum's over 850. Oh, we might be alright, man. If Ethereum stays over 850, Bitcoin will probably jump back up.
Bonsai house.
Harmony's going way
On
up.
the side of your mom, those apes are covered in carbaryl, man. Wash them. You know what will cause a permanent stomachache? Carbaryl. Mom's smart.
What is carbaryl? What's carbaryl? What's carbaryl? Like Marlboro, carbaryl. Like, where's my coffee at? I'm so high, I don't know.
Bonsai house. It's an insecticide to kill caterpillars. 7 dust.
Well, I don't think it worked on this one.
The U.S. military is training third world coup leaders again.
Whatever, Jimmy. I don't think anybody really cares what you have to say anymore. You're becoming irrelevant. Thing I like about Jimmy is he'll have some sensational headline, some fact, and then he'll get into the reporting and it'll turn out that it was just a fucking lie and a misrepresentation. You know?
It's Josh G. Saw people sharing him and RFK around again. I guess he had him on the show.
Yeah, he had RFK on the show and it was a fucking train wreck, bro. Lee Camp had to destroy him. And Jimmy Dore just sat there like a little cuck bitch on the clip. And Lee Camp's like, I'll step up. I'll call this motherfucker out.
You should do a show on Jimmy. Name it U.S. stand-up comedians think they are news reporters. Again.
That's Jimmy's out, bro. He says, I'm a comedian, not a journalist. He says, and I get it right. And he laughs and says, I get it right. You guys look at this 29.4. So this is what's happening. It's going to form this fucking head and shoulders and it's going to go way down. So it's going to bounce back up here. There it goes. It shouldn't go up too high right now. It's got to form a couple candles. It's going to form a massive head and shoulders pattern. I saw this coming 10 minutes ago and I told you guys. And we're literally seeing it happen right here on Bitcoin and on Ethereum. Shoulder head. Right? The head just formed. We already had the shoulder. Now we got the head. And it's a giant shoulder too. So we could go down to 380, 390. And then it should bounce back up about to where it is now, a little bit lower, and then go back down about 380, 390. And then that once that's formed, you take the whole distance of that. God damn it, man, I hate to say it. You take the whole fucking distance of that.
Bonsai house. So Jimmy says he's a comedian, not a reporter.
And double
while reporting,
it, and then aim it
basically
downwards.
Says he's full of chip, but he's gonna
point.
Squeeze it out of his face right now.
So get ready for a big drop here, guys. Okay, it should bounce up right about now. $400 is strong. Look for Ethereum to go back up towards 850, but might not hit it completely. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, here we go. There's the drop. It's even lower than I anticipated. Where'd it go down to, man? 380. $840 on Ethereum.
Bum 9000. That 350 level you called the other day has a lot of support. It breaks that and I think it may go to 29k before popping off again.
Probably.
Hudson.
That's way it's.
Good morning to all. Hope
It's
you all are
looking
staying
weak
cool.
right now. Totally weak. Hey, Kurt. Just like you say, bum. It totally busted through the shoulder. Now, there's another shoulder down there that'll still work down at that depth. We don't want that to happen, man. I mean, a falling wedge pattern would be much better at this point, but that fucking shoulder forms, bro, and we're getting a huge drop down. Yeah, Harmony caught up and fell. Caught up to the gang. Gang. Oh, I love you too. Oh, rainbow, whoosh. Oh, rainbow, whoosh. Gang. They said, that dude was doing a thing, he's like...
It's Josh G. Bum 9000. I'm going to gang in the head if I hear that bitch again.
Let me just say something about that bitch. This guy made a big deal about the fact that she went out of character, yell at her kid, and he was like, NPC character goes out of character to scold her children while live streaming NPC, then goes right back into NPC character. And I'm like, yeah, dude, they're real people. Get over it. Who fucking cares if someone goes in and out of character?
9000. Emote 37226KEKW.
It's part of the show. Get over it. People get to see her as a real person, instead of, saying, I'm going to gang in the head if I hear that bitch again. Instead they see, she's not just some mannequin that repeats shit like a parrot. She's a human being trying to make money, trying to sustain, her child that she's raising. And there's nothing wrong with that. And if there's a market for people taking trash can lids,
Bum 9000,
banging them together
100%,
like a fucking monkey, and people want to pay money or send hearts or whatever, and support that sort of thing, then that's free speech, man, and whatever people want to hear,
LOL, we got
not my job to control the speech. Not my job to control her speech. And if that's what she's getting thousands and thousands and thousands of hits, let us see how dumb people are. Thank you. I thank her. I thank that girl. Thank you for exposing this audience of morons that are out there.
To stay on point.
So you realize what you're dealing with out there in the real world. We got people out there that just aren't catching on.
About her from so many diff people mocking her.
From so many people mocking her. Yeah, I support her free speech, man. And the guy that was clowning her. Yeah, I get it. There's people clowning her, but being supportive while they're clowning her. And this guy he's a total douchebag. He's a Mike Myers wannabe. He wears that baseball cap with his hair over his ears, and you just want him to go like that.
It's Josh G. I just noticed that your kick stream is only available in 1080p 60, no problem for me, but no other option.
What am I broadcasting in? Dude, I don't know what I'm broadcasting at. Why isn't it showing me that on here? 60 frames per second.
My girls got scolded and not one of them has ever been in trouble with the law and are doing very well for themselves.
Dude, I don't know what I'm broadcasting at, actually. I don't know what I'm outputting. I'm sorry.
Bonsai House. What's wrong with 1080?
should work still, right? 1080 should still work. Billy, good morning, if I hadn't said it to you yet. Hello. Gang, 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 rainbow, unicorn, I love you too. Oh, gang, gang, thank you. Thank you. Oh, I love you too. Coffee's gone. I'm feeling good.
Bonsai House. Thanks for the rose.
Thanks
It's
for the
just
rose.
It looks equal
Roses.
with just thinking of others who might now have
Roses.
high bandwidth. On YouTube,
Roses.
You can download the show.
Now all of a sudden I just want to see a mashup reel of like 50 of those people doing that shit over. I can watch it now for like 15 minutes just to see the psychosis. I just want to see it for a while. I just want to watch a whole bunch of them doing that shit. I think that I get really high and watch that shit. Not to make it a regular thing, like to enjoy it, but just because I just want to peer in a little bit and just see the frickin' circus going on, bro, you know? I wonder if that's why most people tune into that shit. They're like, what the fuck is this shit? And there's just so many people on the internet, everyone's just like kind of checking it out. Or
Bonsai House.
The scary thing,
Yummy candy.
hardcore solid fans that just can't get enough. Thanks for the
It's
fisting.
Josh G.
Thanks for the fisting.
What kills
Yummy
me is not
candy.
only are they racking in brainless viewers, but they racking in money too, however little or much it is.
It shouldn't kill you, man. I mean, people are desperate to make money. You should be happy that people can make money doing that. You know, I am. I'm happy that they can make money. Being a podcaster myself who can't make any money doing it, for the most part, you know, my Patreon brings in like $13 a month. Thank you to all of you that are still on there.
It's Josh G. Let me correct that asterisk. It makes me jealous. I'm not that shameless.
If you guys are tipping me on the services and shit, I don't see them, so I don't know if it's happening. Like, I went on to one service and there was like $100 worth of tips there or something, and I was like, holy shit. Okay, look, we've got a giant drop, guys. So it blew through the head and shoulders. And it's a purchase. It's time to purchase if somebody wants to buy something. You can acquire. This is a good time to buy. So keep your eye on that, because it doesn't go. It's like what somebody said in the chat a few minutes ago. This 29,300 seems
Kurt
to
Hudson.
be a
Nate, did you say you're
strong
not
levels.
going no more? Did I hear you right?
Growing anymore? No, I'm growing 2 avocado trees, a bunch of bananas. I got oranges. I got limes. I've got tangerines. I'm growing like crazy, bro. This whole yard is full of all kinds of crazy flora and fauna. And I'm out here taking care of the whole goddamn garden, bro. This is Nate's garden on steroids. You should see some of these. Look at this. Look at this right here.
Kurt Hudson. Talking smoke. Bonsai House. Humans love ridicule, but everyone doesn't join their ridicule.
Oranges.
They try to kill it.
Oranges.
Human nature to hate what they don't
Oranges.
understand, and humans
Thank
have
you.
never
Gang
understood
gang.
performance art.
Gang gang. Gang gang. And if everyone doesn't join their ridicule, they try to kill it. Human nature to hate what they don't understand. Humans have never understood performance art.
Bum 9000. Those avocados take forever.
I live in Florida, man. I'm not allowed to grow cannabis here. I've got to grow going in, I'll have grows going in California. But, nothing here. So, but I will be able to get you guys updates on the California grow.
I got the fruit part.
So don't run off because you don't think I'm growing cannabis anymore. There will be grow updates. It's just going to be somebody else doing the update from my grow, from my property. I should say from my, hopefully from my, I have no idea what's standing down there. My greenhouse. That plastic doesn't last forever. It's got to be fucking changed out, and I have a feeling it's all fucking falling in right now. Gang gang.
Bum 9000. You're not allowed to ow in Florida? That's news to me.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to grow cannabis in the state of Florida. They've got governor here, Ron DeSantis,
Kurt Hudson.
who's an idiot.
Bummer FLA don't allow it.
You know, if I was the governor, I'd be working on that shit. I'd be like, well, dude, you got to make it so everybody can grow
Bum
their own
9,000.
medicine. What are you doing?
Damn WTF.
I mean, there's this dude, Trendy A over there in Orlando. He just had goddamn Norovirus in the morning, and he looked like shit. And he smoked
Big
some
D's
cannabis,
BBQ.
and now he's
Hey, Nay.
Hey, Big D's, BBQ, what's up, buddy? And now, you know, he's up and perky and looking great, like he's ready to take on the
Bonsai
day.
House.
You know?
Are you doing that? If not, you should. Have Dino fix it up and plant for 60%
Bro,
of the harvest?
No.
Would be smart.
No, dude, I got tenants that are going to be growing. So, we're good. I got tenants, they be growing. They got dogs, they got guns, they got cameras too. It's like the perfect fucking tenants, man. Are we gonna do this or what? Yes, we are. We're gonna do it. I want to wash these grapes.
My mom has Parkinson's disease and I ow so she can juice the plants raw. It helps tremendously. At this point I ow in any way I know I can get away with for the sake of her.
Yeah.
9,000.
Bomb, I understand.
Damn people to learn about how magical cannabis is.
I know, that's why I'm...
Big D's BBQ. Where's Beazle at, bro?
Beazle is, I'm going to assume and say he's on my
Bonsai house.
on my bed sleeping.
Are they splitting the harvest though? And can you trust them to split it up right?
No, they're not splitting the harvest. No, it's not that kind of a deal. But I'm sure I will be hooked up, you know, when the time comes. It's not even a question. They're really good friends. So, you know.
Steven running.
We knew this drop was going to
Good morning,
come.
did cannabis help stomach?
We knew this drop was going to come,
Restream.io.
guys. I didn't say how far it was going to go
You've
because I didn't do the
100
math on
messages
it.
Today with Restream chat.
But it did not happen the way I thought it was going to happen. It just went straight past the shoulder and went straight down. But if it had done the shoulder, guys, it would have been much worse. So I'm thankful that it did what it did. Right? If it had gone up, made that shoulder, and gone back down a little bit more and gone up a little bit more, it would have crashed twice the distance of that whole fucking peak from the bottom to the top, man. Double that from the center down. That's how far down that thing would have gone. But it didn't do that pattern. So like I said, a falling wedge pattern would be better at this point. But it's... Oh, there is a lot of... Wow, there's a lot of volume coming in.
Bum 9000. BTC really trying to hold on.
Yeah, dude, there's a ton of volume coming into the market right now. Here, I'll bring up the chart for you. We're kind of lost right here, huh? We dropped way down. Way down. Look at that. Wow. Everything's way down here.
Johnson. The dandruff shampoo indicator.
The dandruff shampoo indicator is... Are you talking just like making up a name of like a Bollinger Band? What's the indicator on the dandruff shampoo? This is so weird how you have to keep doing this. Okay. I don't know if it's going to go much lower than 370. I mean, I'm not purchasing, but anybody that's willing to purchase, that's looking to buy, this is basically my buying point. I mean, even if you include the fee, you're getting in there about the same place. So I would say get some right now. I don't know if this is gonna, I don't know what's gonna happen next. I'm looking. There is a giant inverse head and shoulders pattern, but it already spiked up after that. I think it already did the response to that, and it was the right thing.
Trill_TB. Bro, can you hit a dab for me, man?
There is nothing I would love more to do right now for you, my friend. God, thank you for asking me that. Let's get this over here. Who said that? Trill TB on Twitch. Look at you on Twitch. I'm not used to getting too many Twitch people, man. Doing a dab by request for someone named Trill TB. Trill TB, I've already got a dab on deck ready to go, buddy. What do you think about that? I didn't even have to get the dab ready. It was I only did a half of the dab last time, and then this is the other half. Aye. Yee. Now, Trill, this is interactive podcasting, isn't it? This is what I call interactive. Let's check the time.
Trill_TB. Let's go love the vibes, man. Yes, I
131.15 if I'm keeping it real. 131. Okay, 31.15 we'll say, if I'm keeping it real. No, I don't want a new update for Crypto Watch. No, thank you. Not interested. I have a feeling the update's going to shut off the service. They're going to sunset it. 31.15. That's what we're saying. We've got. I've got nothing to go on here, guys. When I look at this, I mean, could be a giant inverse head and shoulders pattern forming, but I don't have that much.
Did you know Tesla is not Elon's creation? He stole it from
No law regarding cannabis. Cheers, guys.
Elon used PayPal.
Cheers, Trill. This is for you, buddy.
Tesla then bought out enough shares to fire Martin and take his place. Bum 9000. Cheers. Splays. The bioweapon is a parasite.
Splays!
Cheers.
Splays!
9,000.
Splays, what's up?
That's a piece.
Splays, we're following each other, right? It's a dope piece. It's the Hitman. I'll give you the full. See how much reclaim it does. Reclaim a lot of goodness for making that triage oil, guys. That is plenty of oil, and I've been saving it up, man, because that's how I make triage oil. I use this stuff. This needs to be cleaned. It's gonna look so nice. Oh my god. Thunderfoot, what? We got a new Thunderfoot vid? Dude, let's see what that is. LK99 busted.
You know what LK99 is? It's all the buzz now in the technology space, because this could be as powerful as the transistor was to our current world.
That's bullshit.
But it's possible, though, they
That's
can't remember
bullshit.
any of that. In fact, all of that may be a footnote to what is happening right now, with possibly one of the
Oh my
most
god,
important
he's such a
scientific
cuck.
breakthroughs of the 21st
Look at his
century.
stupid beard.
That is especially bullshit.
The bigger the claim,
Of course
the
it's,
more we have to be
dude,
skeptical.
because it's Sauger. And Sauger is a fuck, he believes in UFOs, dude. He thinks that aliens have visited us. He is such a moron. And he gets this,
Johnson.
I'm
eating apes.
Giant
I
fucking
wouldn't be okay when I
platform.
have
And all these people listen to him and love him. And he doesn't make any sense at all. And I want you guys to see this from the beginning.
You know what LK99 is? It's all the buzz now in the technology space, because this could be as powerful as the transistor was to our current world.
That's bullshit.
But it's possible, though, they may not remember any of that. In fact, all of that may be a footnote to what is happening right now, with possibly one of the most important scientific breakthroughs of the 21st century.
That is especially bullshit.
The bigger the claim, the more we have to be skeptical. So what's really going on? Is it really legitimate? And what could this mean? Let's figure this out together. I'm Ricky, and this is 2-Bit Da Vinci.
And why anyone would watch a guy with zero understanding of the subject to figure it out together, let alone over 1 million people, is beyond me. Especially as he is 100% clueless as to why, even if this were a room temperature superconductor,
Dude, I think I'm just going to become a fucking
nothing.
fan of Thunderfoot and go hang out in his
What
community.
he's saying here is wrong.
Machines, but with room temperature superconductors, system design would be simplified dramatically, and MRI machines' upfront and operational cost would be slashed significantly. Imagine medicine game changer. How about nuclear fusion reactors? Again, the high energy plasma that is produced has to be confined, which is currently done with superconductors, and again at very low temperatures. This energy input to keep that superconductor material cold could be made away with in a world with room temperature superconductor. The Meissner effect would even allow for ultra-efficient, low-cost maglev trains, like we mentioned
Beep,
before.
beep, beep.
Ultra-efficient electric vehicles that don't need battery or motor cooling. So might we be on the brink of a whole new industry?
Grapes, I want to be like
room
Nate when I go,
temperature
these are bad grapes.
superconductor batteries?
I gotta go wash them. I still haven't done them.
No, the only person who might even entertain a concept like that would be someone who has no understanding of batteries, energy storage, or conductivity.
That's a video all by itself for another day. But by far,
the most fascinating application has to do with the fundamental research Soothe Lee was working on at Q Center, and that's quantum computers.
So why was he wrong about everything he said there?
Let's figure this out together.
So here I
am. So I'm just going to stop and reiterate what Thunderfoot just said. Thunderfoot just said that every single thing that bald moron just said was a fucking lie. And this is one of the podcasters that millions of people trust to bring them news and information. This is how dumb some of the people are out there on the internet, that they're going to trust that bald fuck to give them something truthful when he's just talking out his ass about something he knows nothing about, stating things like they're factual, and he has nothing to back up what he says. You know? That's why I love Thunderfoot.
Temperature superconductor that's going to change everything.
Now, this latest breakthrough that we're talking about today from Korea claims that it works not just at room temperature, but at atmospheric pressure. That is a double game changer.
So every day when I come in, I come past the lunar module and the trilobite with the weird eyes and this thing, which is like, is that actually levitating?
Bum 9000.
Is that actually levitating?
The team of researchers actually managed to make a coin-sized sample levitate, well, sort of, on top of a powerful permanent magnet. Here's actual video footage of the authors playing with the little sample, and you can see that there is definitely something pushing up. But is it floating? I'll let you be the judge of that.
And you can
looks like a magnet.
Like, my God,
looks like a magnet to me.
It's a room temperature superconductor. That's incredible.
It's a magnet. Magnet.
This is an automatic Nobel Prize. They have it locked up.
It's like, my God.
That's awesome. Look at that. It is levitating. This is levitating.
Incredible.
This is levitating.
This one's not made out of toxic lead, but harmless carbon. I mean, just look at it.
Look at it. Just look at that.
Like this on these not that super strong magnets for years.
So,
look!
Nobel Prize, and why didn't this change everything? So, before we get on to why these claims are probably bullshit, let's cut to the core of why, even if they're real, it will change nothing, or at best, almost nothing. And you don't have to know a lot to realize why it's all bullshit. Some 30 years before I even did my PhD, I did an undergraduate. And in that undergraduate, I made, as part of one of the routine practical courses, some high-temperature superconductor. It wasn't particularly hard to do. You just mix up the various oxides or whatever, press them into a pellet, and cook them at a high temperature for a day or so. So why, if we've had high-temperature superconductors for some 30 years that work at liquid nitrogen temperatures, with liquid nitrogen these days being comparatively cheap and easy to come by, why do places like the International Thermonuclear Experimental Reactor and the Large Hadron Collider make their superconducting magnets out of stuff that superconducts at liquid helium temperatures? And why are virtually all MRI machines made out of the same stuff?
How about nuclear fusion reactors? Again, done with superconductors, and again at very low temperatures. This energy input to keep that superconductor material cold could be made away with in a world with room temperature superconductors.
Yeah, we've had high temperature superconductors for some 30 years that run at relatively cheap liquid nitrogen temperatures. So why are we still using super expensive liquid helium cooled superconductors? With ballpark figures, liquid nitrogen clocking in at about 1/10 of the cost of Coke, with liquid helium coming in about the price of wine. Well, the main reason is that high temperature superconductors, which are typically ceramics, have properties akin to bricks. It's actually kind of hard to make wires out of stuff with the properties of bricks. You know, even if you could get them into a long form factor, they tend to crack. And what's the new high temperature superconductor? It's a ceramic. And thermal expansion on thin ceramic wires is a nightmare to deal with. You know, there's a reason why our high power lines droop like that.
We also mentioned power distribution, right? That's another one. Let us know in the comments below if there are other conditions where a room temperature superconductor would be completely game changing.
So you see, inventing a superconductor that has mechanical properties of a brick has basically zero applications. They're ceramic, hard to work with, and that's why all of the big applications use liquid helium-cooled superconductors, because they're made out of conventional metal wire. The bottom line is, 30 years ago, we had these high-temperature superconductors, and there's basically no use for them. Well, that's not entirely true now, but that took 30 years, and as you'll see, the applications for these things are still relatively niche. But when this be able to make free, levitating, high-speed trains a thing?
The Meissner effect would even allow for ultra-efficient, low-cost maglev trains like we mentioned before.
No, it won't, for the bloody obvious reason that even if you get your superconducting magnets and your levitation for free, so what? Now all you have to do is build a multi-billion-dollar track, which will still take decades to complete. Honestly, compared to the costs of construction, cooling versus non-cooling the magnets would be chump change. Which brings us on to my amazing superconductor. Okay, I've not been entirely honest. This is pyrolytic graphite, readily available online, which will quite happily levitate on magnets because of something called diamagnetism. You'll also notice that it levitates on really quite small magnets, rather than the sort of magnets that they have here, which are the sort of thing that you can use to lift a car with. Yeah, this looks about right. Yeah, it's like 10 centimeters, that sort of thing, with a 300 kilogram hold on it. That's pretty strong. But it does highlight one of the problems that, even if you've got something that levitates for free, it's not an infinitely strong force. The force that levitates magnets in superconductors due to the Meissner effect is not infinitely strong. But again, if your wires are made out of a ceramic and you overstress them and they crack, you lose everything. You're gonna have a bad time.
How would this actually change your life on a day-to-day basis? So one of the things that would change your life is, of course, faster trains. Now, this isn't going to be trains that are just slightly faster, but this would be trains that are exponentially faster than what we currently do have.
Yeah, even if that were true, it's still going to
take even if that were true
to build it. And it's not going to be that much more efficient. Roll resistance on trains is already pretty minimal, and that's the only bit that you're going to save. The air resistance will be exactly the same.
How about ultra-efficient electric vehicles that don't need battery or motor cooling?
Hyper-efficient electric motors. Again, not really the game changer you might think. I mean, electric motors are already some 90% efficient, so at best you're going to be tweaking the efficiency. In the, superconducting motors or not, you're still going to have to deal with frictional losses. And again, you would still have to make wires out of this ceramic, which is one of the reasons why making electric motors or generators out of superconductors is something that is still basically only done on an experimental basis. So even if a room temperature superconductor is real, why would you expect it to change anything when previous high temperature superconductors some 30 years ago didn't? In any event, it's not real. I mean, what's this new magical superconductor meant to be made out of? It's basically mostly lead phosphate with a little bit of copper doped in there. And what are the properties of lead phosphate? That would be lead apatite. Well, the closest thing you're probably going to get to it is calcium apatite. Yeah, that's what your teeth are basically made of. It's fairly robust stuff to be sure, but if someone told you that teeth were superconducting, would it really change anything? Well, maybe if you're a late
I have superconductive teeth.
It wasn't actually fairly toxic.
I have a really bright smile.
It would be trivial to make wires out of ceramics.
So at this point, you've got to be wondering, what's the catch? Rare materials? Complex processes? Toxic chemicals? No.
Look, I get it. I've been a research chemist for some 30 years. Probably fair to say I've picked up a thing or two along the way that wouldn't be considered general knowledge.
And what about joints? Can you connect two pieces of LK99 and have the superconductivity pass from one to the other? Or does it have to be one constant solid piece? These are things we just don't know yet.
No,
These are things that we've known for 30 years. Making wires out of ceramics is basically impossible. It doesn't suddenly become a mystery because you found a new ceramic.
These are things we just don't know yet.
As is joining ceramic wires. You don't need a PhD in chemistry to realize that ceramics are brittle. So yeah, even if this is completely legit, even if, it'll change nothing, which is one of the reasons why I've not gone into the details of the paper. The material properties alone kill this thing dead. But material properties ain't the only thing you've got to worry about. Superconductors aren't magic. It's not like, boom, superconductor, now you can do anything. They have maximum...
Boom, superconductor, now you can do anything.
They break down and get resistance again, which is...
I have a superconductor, I can do anything.
Relying on those superconducting properties to, say, not crash a train or something. So from an engineering perspective, you don't want to go too near those thresholds. You know, because you go above them and you'll basically burn out your magnet. And yes, those critical currents are temperature dependent. So even if you had something that was superconducting at room temperature, it may well be that it wouldn't have terribly useful properties unless you cool it down to, say, liquid helium temperatures. And even if you can overcome all of that, now you have to turn this thing into a commercial product where your chief enemy will be fabrication costs. Lead is toxic but fairly available, and phosphate is certainly fairly readily available, but so is carbon. And you know what? Even though carbon is cheap, diamonds, which have very good hardness and thermal properties, and are made out of the exact same carbon that the graphite is, are not cheap. And the chief reason is fabrication costs.
So at this point, you've got to be wondering, what's the catch? Rare materials? Complex processes? Toxic chemicals? No.
You take a look at the existing methods of turning ceramic superconductors into a product of some sort, and you can immediately see why this has always remained a niche. They revolve around things like chemical vapor deposition. What are the methods used to make diamonds? Or powder in a tube method, where you put your ceramic into a silver tube and then roll it into a tape. And yes, this does mean that your wires are now made out of mostly silver. And your superconductor, which is embedded in this ribbon, is about the thickness of 2 human hairs. And seeing as how much current these things can take depends on how thick they are, about the thickness of a human hair ain't ideal. Then of course you've got to cool it down to liquid nitrogen temperatures for these things to work. But you have to cool it much more to get good performance out of it. Look, I'm not cynical about this sort of stuff just for the sake of being cynical. I'm cynical because I've watched this field for some 30 years, all the time with the promising future applications of high-performance smart grid, electric power transmission, transformers, power storage devices, compact fusion, blah blah blah. And still, here we are 30 years on, where the commercial applications so far for high-temperature superconductors have been very limited. Would I support funding research in a field like this? Well, yeah, probably. You can study things because they're interesting. And sometimes that does actually lead on to stuff that you can use in reality. But I also recognize that this is a mature field where all the obvious stuff was tried decades ago.
I honestly think this will spark a new wave of research, and before long, we'll have tens if not hundreds of new ambient superconductors for all sorts of applications.
Fucking idiot.
Something that is, at best, just
fucking idiot, just talking out his ass.
Made out of
because he thinks people will listen to him, and he just lies to his audience.
And that's assuming it's
Dude,
real.
it's just so vulgar and disgusting.
So why ain't it real? Now, you gotta
I'm
understand
so glad that
fields
Thunderfoot
of
exposes
research.
people like this.
There are things like drug research, which is basically so hard to try and design a drug to do something because the systems are so complicated that it's actually more cost effective to just test everything and hope you find something that works. And if you do find something that works, it's boom, Viagra time, and you become rich. But it does just involve a whole lot of trial and error to find that. It's the sort of scientific equivalent of buying a lottery ticket. Now, in my experience, superconductivity research is a similar field, in that no one really understands the causes of it. Well, to the extent where you can actually design a superconductor. So a lot of the research is just mixing up lots of weird stuff, cooking it in a furnace for about a week at 1,000 degrees Celsius, and seeing what its properties are like. Don't believe me? Let's take a look at the most well-known of the high-temperature superconductors. The one I made as an undergraduate some 30 years ago. Yttrium barium copper oxide. Even as a chemist, copper oxide is black brick dust, and you're blending it with yttrium, an element that you almost never use, and barium. No sane man would mix these three chemicals together. And then there are whole families of these things discovered, mostly involving copper oxides of one sort or another, and it's notable that they all have lots of obscure heavy atoms in there. And notably, none of them contain phosphorus or lead. Okay, I partially tell a lie. Technically, there's lanthanum oxy iron phosphide with its superconducting at liquid helium temperatures. Okay, let's leave it at there are no superconductors that contain phosphate. That's like a phosphorus surrounded by 4 oxygens. And while there are no real mixtures that contain lead that are superconducting, lead, the pure metal, is actually superconducting at low temperatures. But that's the pure metal. But just because no one's discovered a superconductor that contains phosphate, that doesn't mean that they can't exist, right? Well, yeah, but like I was saying, my experience of superconductor synthesis research is it's not particularly inspired stuff. So
I love how you can only keep up with Thunderfoot for so long. He starts getting super technical, and at that point, man, I am fucking dude. I have no idea what you're talking about. I watch this over and over and over again, and it's just beyond my grasp. He's got such a vast knowledge of chemistry. And he just loses me so many times. I'll pay attention and I'll listen and I'll just be like, yeah, I'm no smarter now than when I started watching this before, bro. Sorry, I just can't keep up. Just being honest here. So, what are we going to bounce back here? What is it going to do, dude? Purchase point, everybody. Oh, yeah, purchase point. It's a purchase point on the market. So there it is. It's lower now than it's been. We're hitting 24-hour lows, guys. On the show live right now. Glad to be bringing it to you. There it is. Wow, 24-hour lows, man. We got 30. Well, no, it says 306.
Humans are such suckers. They latch onto whatever they want to be real. Superconductors, aliens, holy ale, ape men, rogue planets, hollow planets, cities of gold, men without agendas, going to Mars.
354.
Bonsai house. Bullshit.
This is 306, so I'm confused, bro. It says it hit. I think it 306 on the wick, guys. Yeah, because it's at 326. It hit 306, guys. So we hit the 24-hour low just now. If you wanted to buy some Bitcoin to make some money, if you make little purchases, whatever, and then you take the money out, this would be that time that you would buy. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it's going to go much lower than this, but wait, homie before said if it breaks 29.3 it was going to go how far? Where did he think it was going to go down to? We've had a lot of chat today. I'm really happy. If it breaks 350, which it did, I think it may go to 29,000, he thinks. That's what Bum 9000 said. We're going to find out. This is a great time to buy. I'd be looking for that bottom. If I don't know how much lower it's going to go. He said 29 if it breaks 350, and it did break 350. I don't know where he got that information from, but it is dropping again. Look at this. 306 is still the bottom. But according to him, it'll drop $300 more, and if it does, that'd pay your fee. If you're buying some Bitcoin, your fee's paid for, bro. When it goes back up. What's over here? Plus 34. Holy shit. LPT? 34%, guys, on the thermometer. What is LPT? And why are we following it? I'm pretty sure I don't have any.
Bonsai House.
Somebody must have told me about
Did you
it.
catch Sean Strickland on Rogan?
No, who's Sean Strickland?
From 29.3K to 29K, there's not much support.
Bum, what's up, buddy? You're still here? Hell yeah, bro. It might go. I'm sitting here watching it, and I'm looking for what you said. I was like, yeah, somebody made a prediction earlier in the chat, because I don't know. And I can respect that, bro, really. And that's why I went back and found what you said. I'm glad you're still here. This is very, 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 very exciting. This is very, very freaking exciting. Holy shit. I love movement, market movement like this, man. Here, it's going back up. This could have been the bottom, guys. Make a purchase down here. Little one? I'm not in the market.
Bum 9,000.
I'm not in the market, but I could get a little bit. I'm going to acquire just a little bit.
I don't like to be right, but I just try to see the worst.
I just want to acquire a little bit, because if I acquire a little bit, the whole market's going to drop. Usually. This is what happens. So I'm just going to get a little bit. They're getting me at $29,351. That's beautiful, dude. With an $8.76 fee. There, I just got 0.016 Bitcoin. $500. There you go. So I have a feeling, usually if I do that, 350, the whole market fucking drops. But everybody right now that's watching, not my show, but that's watching the market,
he's a fighter. He
might be thinking just like me, be like, I want to get a little Bitcoin right now while it's
Rogan asked if it was okay.
Here.
Strickland replied, yeah, that guy was trying to salute his Führer and got me in the eye. Ha 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 ha.
If everybody buys on a little bit right there at that bottom point, I have a feeling it helps the,
Bum 9,000. I got $344 more worth at 382, last heights.
382? You proud of me for doing 351, right? What did I say? 351? What did I say they got me at? I can't remember what I said my price was. But I only got $500 worth. Because then I can say I bought the bottom. And I like to be able to do that. I like to buy that bottom. And then, bro, if it goes up to 32,000, which is predicted, that 500, to me, the fee, the $9 fee or whatever that was, it's gone, and I make money. And then if I need $500 to do something, I don't have anything on my conscience to that's going to stop me from pulling that $500 out, because I'm like, I bought it when it was really low, so that money that's made me money, it's cool, man. Use it like a freaking bank, and get that mentality. Have I pulled any out yet and done that? Fuck, no, I haven't. But I just know that I can if I have to.
Bum 9,000. I have over 1.13 BTC at this point, and yeah, most was bought between 16-28K.
Nice, dude. I am holding. I don't have the exact number.
Bum 9,000. Not selling.
Right. I'm holding. A little bit more than 5.6 Bitcoin.
Bonsai house. Whisper quieter. The money might hear you. Bum 9,000.
I'm the crypto.
Wow.
I'm the crypto whisperer.
Bum 9,000. 5.6 a lot.
I'm thinking. Yeah, I should have 8.
Bum 9,000. Multi-millionaire.
I should have 8. I should have 8.3, but Alex Mashinsky from Celsius stole 2.4 Bitcoin from me. You know, now I'm supposed to get some of that back, and I don't know when that's going to be. I'm still waiting, but so we got in at 350, and it's at 370 now. You get some Harmony right there too at 1152, but I mean, I kind of get jacked on Harmony purchases. They charge a lot for Harmony. But, you know, Matic, 67 cent Matic. Dude, great time to buy Matic, great time to buy Harmony. Look at where those drops are, guys. They're still down. You know, that is so low under the average. So, a little bit of Harmony, a little bit of Matic. My purchase point on Harmony is 0.016. And it's a 0.011. My average purchase point on Matic, which is all gone because of fucking douchebag Mashinsky, was 86 cents. And it's at 67 cents right now. So. If it just weren't for those high fees, man. I really should work on doing buys from, instead of using an exchange, use a trading platform and drop those fees massively doing that. Everybody, what's your favorite trading platform to purchase crypto on?
I think in 5 to 10 years you are going to be very happy with your purchases. Laughing face.
Right, Bum?
9,000. I use Cash App to buy.
Cash App is, I tell everyone, because everyone's got it, I tell everyone they should use their Cash App to purchase Bitcoin. You should definitely use Cash App to buy Bitcoin, even if it's PayPal, Cash App, whatever. The Cash App fees are amazing. They give you the exact price of what Bitcoin is. They don't jack you on the rate. Sometimes, depending on the amount, you know, the fees can be high, depending on how much you're buying. But I just got $500 worth, and it cost me $9 in fees. So, it's a little bit more Bitcoin.
Bum 9,000. Free to withdraw with. Might take a little long, but it's free. And some of the lowest fees.
Average buy price is 37.2. I don't think this will really change 37.210, but let's add this transaction and see what it does. Okay, I just bought 0.0167. Blah, 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 blah. I got all these numbers put in. Okay,
Bonsai house.
0.0167.
Cash App and PayPal, because most customers have it. Trendy Nick.
Hey Nick.
My chat was coming through on Facebook for some reason.
I wonder why. Okay, this says 29,370, and I paid 29,351. So lower than what they're assuming. 351.01. Dude, right at 351, guys. My fee was $8.76, which I can't believe. And then total spent $500. Add the note. So I was at 37,210. This is only $500. 37, 210, 99. And now I'm at 37, 198.07 average buy price. So that brought me down $10. That's funny. It brought me down $12 on my average buy price, buying at this, getting only $500 worth. That's fucking great, dude. Lowered my freaking average buy price down to 37, 198. That is great. Yeah. So I'm Bitcoin
From
is
9,000.
29.
Very nice.
So let me see this.
Bum 9000. Do you run your own Bitcoin node? I recently started this year and it's very cool to broadcast your own transactions. Bum 9000. Umbrel makes it very easy.
Huh. Do you run your own Bitcoin node? No. I recently started this year, and it's very cool to broadcast your own transactions. It sounds fun. Tell me what it entails to do that. What's it? Does it cost anything, or what do you need? Do you need something running? I've got a lot of bandwidth over here. Do you need a lot of bandwidth? I do have a lot of that. Might as well use it, right?
Bum 9000. It's usually about $200 to $300 to buy the equipment I run off a Raspberry Pi 4B.
Oh, right on. Hell yeah, bro.
Bum 9000. A good internet connection helps, yeah, but it's the initial equipment setup that costs the most.
I'm just doing something, guys. I'm just doing a little bit of calculating here. Calculating. You guys can see me. I don't have to hide. I didn't go far. I'm right here.
Bonsai house.
Keeping our hands on our
My
eyes
farts
market.
are not stinking.
That's
Something's
good, dude.
broken.
I'm so glad. What, are you taking probiotics now, bro? Whoa. Woo. XRP Army, what? Check your rank now. I don't think I hold any XRP. Uphold XRP Army. Look at that. Psst. Whatever. Psst.
Bonsai house. Oh, I ate ramen. That's just styrofoam. Makes sense.
Right? Unreal. Alright, that's acceptable, that's cool. So I just did I was just totaling up my crypto with today's prices and shit. What I actually have access to. And that does not include what Celsius stole from me, and Celsius will be giving me some value back in that. How tall is Ron DeSantis? There's an article. Oh, you people.
Bum 9000. If you ever want to learn about running your own node, BTC sessions on YouTube really helped me understand how easy it is to set up.
That's awesome, bro. Bro. Buy the equipment and run off Raspberry Pi 4B. Good internet connection helps, yeah, but the initial equipment setup, that costs the most. That's great, Billy. If you ever want to learn about running your own node, Bitcoin sessions on YouTube really help me understand how easy it is to set up. Huh. And can you just shut it off if you like? I guess you could, right? You don't have to keep it on. I mean, once you're done. But it has to stay on, right, while you're using it. I mean, it has to always be on, right? Or no? How does that work?
Bum 9000. Yeah, you can shut it off, but if you want to transact a lot, you'd keep it on 24/7.
Huh.
Bum 9000. Because it has to stay synced with the whole network. Bum 9000. Blockchain. Bonsai house. I have a Raspberry Pi Cana kit. Still in the box.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you do. I'm Starting to feel sick again. Like, just like queasy. Feels kind of like seasickness. Like hey, don't rock the boat. Hey, don't rock the boat. Should I smoke cannabis again to see if it makes this queasiness feeling go away?
Bum 9000. A little bit might help. Bum 9000. Too much might make it worse.
There's no such thing as too much cannabis, my friend. What are you even talking? Let's try some flower.
Bum 9000. Laughing face.
We're gonna smoke
Bonsai
some
house.
No law regarding
When I don't understand something
cannabis
100%,
because it helps.
I leave it in the box till I do.
Here you go. You guys ready? We're gonna start something new right now, and this is the first one ever. If you have some smartphone, or some ability to record this, you will be recording Nay's Garden Trendy As Dabbers history being made
Bonsai house.
right now.
Apes
I'm going to
eating
give you a
helping,
couple
that's for sure.
seconds.
Bum 9000. Haha, cheers.
I'm going to give you a couple seconds to grab your smartphones and start recording your screens. You ready? Here we go. Hey, everybody. Nay from Nay's Garden here. No law recording. We're going to take two on that one. Hey, everybody. Nay from Nay's Garden here. No law regarding cannabis, especially because it helps take your queasiness away when you have norovirus, which I have right now. And I'm going to smoke some and prove it because I'm not feeling that good. So I'm going to do a bong rip, and I'm going to prove to you that why there should be no law regarding cannabis. Cheers. Cheers to Bum 9000, Bonsai House, everybody else in all the chats. Thank you guys for watching and tuning in. Let's go back to the screen here. So we just made a purchase at 350, Bitcoin at 350. It's at 362. It's fucking beautiful. All right, man, that's what I'm talking about. Oh my God. Interesting. Very interesting. I have to go check on my other device really quick. I'll be right back. Take these grapes back. I'm returning these grapes. Degrees outside in the shade. So I'll be trying out my AC on the hottest day. Yeah, I'm going to be trying out my new AC in the Jeep, man, and I'm going to load it up with ice. And I'm going to put all the things out. Everything's all frozen and ready to go, so I can't wait. I'm feeling a lot better. I did that bong rip, man, so that's going to be all day. I'm sure I'm going to have to be doing little bong rips, you know. to get through the day, and I will do that. So I just want to say thank you all for watching. You guys take care, and I will see you soon. This crypto market looks like it's forming a falling wedge pattern.
Bum 9000.
But we'll see.
Have a good one.
Thank you, Bum 9000. Please keep coming back to my show. All of you guys. Please, man. I want to see. This was a great audience. A lot of interactions, man. That's why I went for 2.5 hours, even though I'm really excited to get out there and play with my new toy.
See you next time.
My air conditioning in my teeth. That's what I want to go mess with. But I will see you guys this afternoon. Maybe I'll make a video about it, you know, because I said I was going to make a video when I caught all the ice and stuff into it, you know, and that's going to be fun. So, all right, you guys take care. Love y'all. And I'll see you later this afternoon. And in the meantime, man, join me on Twitter at Nays Garden and on Threads at Nays Garden Show. All right. Bye, guys. Oh, and also, please come over to Rumble and Kick and at Nays Garden. And also, if you're on Rumble and Kick, come over to YouTube and subscribe to my main channel at Nays Garden on, Nays Garden on YouTube. It's a big channel. I'm the one blowing the smoke rings where I've got 25,000 subscribers, and I'm really trying to get that to 25,420. So if you guys would go join that channel for me too, and just give a big one of these to the algorithms over there at YouTube, I'd really appreciate it. And just check from time to time to see if you've been unsubscribed, and let me know if you get unsubscribed from that YouTube channel. Okay, we'll start taking testimonials. All right, bye. Oh, if you've been unsubscribed from the YouTube channel in the past, if you've ever noticed that, you're like, dude, I'm subscribed to your main YouTube channel, the one with 25,000 subscribers, and sometimes it'll say you're unsubscribed on your phone, but you'll go check on the internet and it'll say you're subscribed, and it's a glitch. So make sure. But if you can verify that you've been unsubscribed from my channel, and then you had to resubscribe, let me know if you're going to hit resubscribe, and I'll pull it up and see if your number comes up. Because I've got the live monitoring there on YouTube. They've got, if you go into your YouTube studio, your front page, and then you click on where it says current subscribers, it says I've got 25,220. Okay, it says live. There's a thing here. It says live monitoring or something. Where's that at? Channel analytics. Huh, it's gone. That's weird. They kind of got rid of that link, huh? Let me see here. Views, subscribers. Here we go. And okay, see live count. There it is. So you can pull up the live count. And if you're going to subscribe to my YouTube channel, let me know, and I can watch and see if the number goes up, and we can see if they subtract somebody. All right, so I'm at 25,220. Easy enough. All right. I'll give you a direct link to the YouTube channel. In the chats, you guys feel free to make sure, even if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you will go over there and subscribe to the main YouTube channel, because you might be on the wrong one.
Nays Garden.
All right, there is a link to the YouTube channel, everybody, across Rumble, Kick. Go ahead, click that link, go there and just hit subscribe. Turn on all notifications for that main YouTube channel. Once you're there, there's a link there to alternate channels, links, or whatever it says there right there under. There's a menu, and one of those links right there will bring you to a whole bunch of other channels. Subscribe to all of my YouTube channels, man. Your phone will blow up when I go live. So go ahead, run over to that YouTube channel right now and just hit subscribe for me. I'd really appreciate it. Even if just one of you does it right now, so I could see the subscriber count go up by 1, that would be awesome. I sent you a link in the chat. Just click on the link, go to the channel, and click subscribe on the YouTube. I'd really appreciate that. Just one person. Here, I'll refresh the page, because sometimes you got to do that shit. Even though it says live tracking, I don't think it is. Yeah, one of you did. Thank you so much. Thank you, Bum. Thank you, Bum. Turn notifications on. Thank you so much, guys. All right, I will see you guys this afternoon. Hopefully I'll have a video for you. All right, bye, guys.